Hello and welcome everyone, my name is The Clever Fool. Today we'll be playing another episode of the Three Kingdoms campaign, this one time following Cao Cao, Emperor in all but name. We have an achievement where you have to defeat a familiar face in less than 20 minutes. Of course, playing on legendary difficulty. Let's go ahead and get started.
As Dong Zhuo's reign of terror plagued the empire, the powerful northern warlord Yuan Shao organized an alliance against him. Eager for another stab at the tyrant's heart, Cao Cao was among the first to join. Alliances of so many strong-willed men are liable to fall apart before they even see battle. But this one served its purpose nevertheless. To escape and circumvent, Dong Zhuo burned down the capital and force-marched its people and emperor to the city of Chang'an. Already weakened by the southern warlord Sun Jian, Dong Zhuo had now begun to quarrel with his adopted son, the legendary warrior Lü Bu, as both had fallen for a young woman named Tao Qian. As Cao Cao rode to rescue the emperor, a twisted plan hatched in his mind. After Dong Zhuo was dead, someone else would need to rule in the Cao Emperor's stead. Someone who had Dong Zhuo's decisiveness but not his corrupt tendencies. And certainly not someone with the weaknesses of Cao Cao's bickering allies. Cao Cao knew only one man whom he could trust with such power.
Himself. Let's go. Get it, boy. Also, a guy and his adopted son falling for that same woman. Dang! That is a wild business. Alright, capture the Emperor from Dong Zhuo, okay? Alright, tell us that we can support 150 pop, but cannot advance to the Imperial Age. We can build docks and fishing ships, but no warships. Our soldiers each generate food once we research the Tuntian technology at our castle. We researched that in the first mission. Many Yellow Turban survivors have been sighted nearby. Try to convince them to join your ranks. Holy, okay. Enemy of my enemy is my friend, I guess. Apparently, Dong Zhuo humiliated his ally, Lü Bu, by taking a woman promised to Lü Bu as his own concubine. Their alliance's days are numbered. Your scouts report that Cao Cao in blue and his father Cao Song in orange have arrived in the south. Cao Song will seek more allies while his son fights Dong Zhuo. Dong Zhuo in purple has a large base in the north and will attack with cavalry. His alliance with Lü Bu in gray is fragile. Lü Bu camps further west and trains white feather guards and Heguang cavalry. The admired Governor Tao Qian in Xi'an, who we saw in the first campaign, is based in the southeast. He and his armies of archers and spearmen could be useful allies. Very nice. More enemy warlords in red are scattered across the map. Subduing them is possible, but not a priority. And finally, scattered Yellow Turban soldiers hide in the area and may join a strong leader. We're going to make decisions this level apparently as well. Alright, let's go ahead and get started here.
To control the empire, one must control the emperor, who is in the clutches of Dong Zhuo. Let us liberate him!
You are just one of 100 hungry rats fighting for a bite of the Empire's rotten corpse. How could you ever defeat me?
My lord, 2 acclaimed heroes offer you their services. You may choose one to join your retinue for this campaign.
In a way, Dong Zhuo is not wrong. I am just one of many strong warlords. However, if I eliminate the others, the Emperor will be forced to rely on me alone. It brings me joy to see my cousin Cao Ren taking up arms for me. Now on, you will be my shield. This warlord will now send his soldiers to fight for us.
Excellent work, General Tao. Rebellious governors must learn their place. Impressive the way you carry out my will, even before I think to ask.
Okay, yeah, I feel like Cao Ren is definitely the better pick there. He has a very nice morale boost ability that heals your guys. Whereas the other guy just seems to be like a big beater. Not nearly as impressive.
Let us crush this upstart, once and for all. Into the fray, my son.
幸甚至哉，得以永志。
何主命令，准备就绪，伐木工。
This warlord will now send his soldiers to fight for us.
Another warlord submits to you every day, General Tao. Surely some of those who remain must be loyal to me.
引我妇人。
Okay, we captured a couple domains for some early resources here.
Yellow turban rebels prowl the area with no purpose or direction. They will surely jump at the opportunity to join me.
曹孟德在。
何种命令？正确，遵命。
何种命令？什么？
为
行，建筑工。
引我妇人。曹孟德在。
Don't mind losing that holding. Just to make sure we keep Vil production coming out. Thumb ring would be nice. Let's also get a university online.
曹孟德在。
何种命令？
准备就绪，遵命确。建筑工。
There's some deer over there.
说曹操。
何种命令？为什么？
猎人。
伐木工，建筑工。
什么？正确，建筑工。
Okay, pick up ballistics. Would like thumb ring, but it's a lot of food.
准备就绪，行。
什么？遵命。建筑工。
什么？何种遵命？作战。
曹孟德在。
什么？进攻攻击。何种命令？准备就绪。
得以永志，幸甚至哉！得以永志。
何种命令？ 什么？遵命。好，进攻，准备就绪。什么？停好，作战。遵命。是。
曹操，
停！遵命。何种命令？ 作战。
Okay, that seems to have drawn out a lot of Liu Bei's force. I'm hoping to go for a snipe soon.
遵命。
In fact, might dive in for it sooner rather than later
准备
here.
就绪。好。
We will need allies to control all of the realm, my son. Governor Tao Qian is a promising option. I will meet him and see if we can work out a deal.
Of course, any member of the great Cao family is welcome in my domain.
说曹操，你大人下决心。
何种命令？
How patriarch land? Let us seize his ill-gotten wealth. We may serve Tao Qian, but we were yellow-turban ones. And what good had servitude done us?
作战，攻击，作战。
志在可以勇。
何主命令，准备就绪。建筑为
建筑工。
Believe me, my lord. I sent men to escort your father, not to kill him. Little did I realize the rebels' criminal nature had never changed.
声东击西。
Okay, well, we sniped Li Wu.
Tao
And-
Qian let his men kill my father.
声东
The
击西。
two of us cannot share the same sky. I will burn his entire province to the ground in
建
revenge.
筑准备就绪。建筑工。
Okay, majorly neglected my eco there. But I think we're actually doing
Tao Qian has called on
okay.
Liu Bei for aid. He is a new commander, but already a true hero of our time.
正
We
确。
should cross Tao Qian
建
before
建
he
建
arrives.
建筑工。
Okay, Yu Bu is already done. Still got folks using herdables. Let's go for Tao Qian now. Go for Tiger Cav. Keep developing our eco. Our food is looking pretty bad. But we did manage to perform the snipe, which is what we're after.
什么？停。何种命令？好。
喂，准备就绪。
建筑工。什么？
什么？
建筑工。
何种命令？建筑工。
喂。遵命。
说曹操，
遵命。
Okay, we can now blitz over here. Try to take out Li Bu or Tao Qian before Liu Bei shows up.
准备就绪。什么？遵命。正确。准备就何种什么？准备就绪。遵命。好。
准备就绪。喂。行。什么？建筑工。
Let's pick husbandry.
何种准备就绪。
Black and gold, sure. Do I have ballistics yet? No.
什么？准备就绪，作战。
为建筑工。何主命令？建筑工。准备就绪。
建筑工。
何主命令？
停。 遵命。何种命令？好。
准备就绪，正确建筑工。
Okay, we're at pop cap, which is really good.
什么？作战。进攻。
Laying waste to Tao Qian's base now. Plenty of villagers, maybe even too many villagers. I'm gonna trim a few wood choppers.
什么？行，伐木工。伐木工。
I'm gonna rotate a few of these bad boys over to
矿工。
gold.
什么？备就绪，遵命攻击。 好，进攻。何种命？遵命。
何种命令？遵命。矿工。
准备就何种命令？好，行，好。
何种命令？
正确。正确。遵命。建筑工。
什么命？何种命令？遵命。作战。准备就绪，进攻。
Let's go for this TC.
攻作战。
Send these pikes in. Pick up chainmail for them, I guess. These guys are out of stone. Let's go over here. Let's do murder holes. Let's do treadmill crane.
准备就绪。
Kill off these villagers. And that is a blitzkrieg and a half. Very nice.
Tao Qian's realm lies buried, and the criminal himself fell ill. Perhaps his conscience finally caught up to him.
行好。
何种命令？建筑工。
Very nice. Oh.
准备就绪，遵命。
何种遵命？
什么？遵命。
Okay, hopefully my boy Cao Cao was in there somewhere.
准备就绪，正确。建筑工。
准备就绪，遵命遵命。 什么？行好，何种命令？
That was a pretty bloody fight. But it keeps teal off us, which is quite nice. I do appreciate that. I'm gonna bring back this remaining cart
什么？作战，准备就绪。
so I can see a compelling unit. Okay, his group heal still charging.
遵命。什么？ 何种命令？
Let's take that group heal. Oh my gosh.
准备就绪。
准备就绪。
It's quite good. I enjoy the group heal.
好，遵命。
Okay, another yellow turban
何
group.
种命令？准备
Not
就绪。
overly compelling.
何种
矿
命令？
工。遵命。
什么？好，遵命。准备就绪。
Let's knock out another warlord
何种
here.
命令？什么？遵命。
And I think the play initially here, by the way, is to get a blitzkrieg attack Because if you're able to knock out Lu Bu very early, you have plenty of time to turn around and take out Tao Qian as well, which is incredible if you manage to pull it off.
什么？准备就绪。好。
什么？何种命令？
This warlord will now send his soldiers to fight for us.
何种命令？什么？遵命。
什么？何种命令？遵命。正确。
So some nice things about getting these two warlord camps initially is that you get some nice resources. You can invest into military techs like bodkin arrow and stuff without slowing your 2TC boom.
什么？何种命令？准备就绪。
遵命。
什么？
And by getting bodkin, that makes the snipe a bit more palatable. I do like picking up this squad over here.
行。遵命。行，进攻。何种命令？
And I will invest in a castle here real quick.
什么？
喂。
喂，准备就绪。建筑工。
Those guys are done over there already.
正确。
Absorb this warlord's followers and resources into our army.
准备就绪。
正确。建筑。
什么？
矿工。
Very good.
猎人。
准备就绪，遵命。建筑工。
何种命令？准备就绪。
So yeah, initial upgrades, melee cavalry armor, bodkin arrow, knock out these guys. It'll give you booster shot of resources to continue your development. Then move this way, grab this, or rather grab this yellow turban group, kill these guys off. A bunch of great units will pour out if you can kind of catch their initial push and clear them out with Cao Ren and Cao Cao's powers. I also highly recommend Cao Ren over the other guy.
建筑工。
Then you are pretty much free to angle for a snipe here. If you're able to get that snipe, and honestly, like, I didn't even think I was going to get it this run. My snipe was pretty poorly executed. But if you do manage to land the snipe, then you should just die immediately and resign. And that should definitely land me the achievement by the end of this playthrough. Still have one leftover cart too. None of these groups look particularly appealing to me.
准备就绪。
Nice morale boost. Let's do poetic inspiration.
何种命令？正确。好。
This group looks a bit more promising.
Absorb this warlord's followers and resources into our army.
Oh, we gotta get back here ASAP.
Your scheme sooner, General Tao. Now I lie at your mercy. I only pray that your loyalty will remain with the Han Dynasty.
Get wrecked, Mr. Emperor. Okay, enemies running Tiger Cab. That's fine.
准备就绪。好。
Oh, I might lose this cart. That would suck.
正确。
No, keep running, keep running. Goodbye to that cart. Well, that sucks. That's okay. I'm sure I won't lose too much from missing out on a Yellow Turban squad from this point forward.
何种命令？准备就绪。建筑中。
什么？
为行。猎人。
准备就绪。
什么？
行。
准备就绪。
建筑为何种命令？
没出口。
何种命令？好，行。
什么？正确。建筑工。建筑工。
为。
准备就绪，遵命。建筑工。
行，是。
什么？行。建筑。
准备就绪。
Oh my god, dude. Tao Ren's group heal is freaking amazing. This guy is just built different. Cao Cao's aura is also just absolutely nasty. It's important to not use them at the same time, I think. Use Tao's house to open and then Tao Ren's to close, I think. And Tao Ren's also between fights. Any gold? Let's mine up this gold over here.
准备就绪，遵命。
Insane aura.
建筑工。
Plenty of gold on the map to grab too.
伐木工，建筑工。
准备就绪，是。
And this should be all she wrote. The Emperor is within our sights.
什么？
喂？
何种命令？为？
遵命。
准备就绪。
建筑。
And we're making a push in now. As we're wrapping up, yeah, so I think the trickiest part is getting the snipe on him. The hardest part is getting into the gate, I'd say, and baiting that guy out. That can be tricky and requiring a little luck. In order to survive the castle fire, you should also time Cao Cao's special ability pretty well. You don't need to go for a snipe immediately, but you can probably snipe him even faster with your initial squad if you're really good at micro. But I opted to go for a little bit more of a standard tempo push.
This would have never happened if that backstabbing bastard Lu Bu had not abandoned me.
I commend your loyalty, General Tao. It is good to be back in the care of someone with the Empire's best interests in mind.
Very nice. That's the achievement popping.
With Dong Zhuo dead, Cao Cao was now the most powerful man in China. While some still decried him as a usurper, he was careful to always be seen as acting out the emperor's will, even though it was he who shaped that will. So much power concentrated in the hands of one man did not sit well with the other warlords. Yuan Shao, the same man who had once rallied a coalition against Dong Zhuo, now raised his banners against Cao Cao. Sensing an opportunity to rid himself of a formidable rival, Cao Cao welcomed the challenge.
Alright, yeah, very nice. I think I've said it several times during the video, but I think some people skip to the end just to hear my comments. So once again, 2 town center boom. Early on, get Bodkin, capture a couple of these war camps to give yourself a defensive buffer, as well as allowing you to continue your economic growth without compromising some important cavalry techs, namely Bodkin arrow, as well as the melee cavalry armor. Then once you get a decently sized force, you just come in here and perform an attack on Lu Bu, and then catch the initial wave, which is going to be pretty strong because there's some units that start off in the base. Make sure that you're using Cao Cao's ability well. Make sure you're using Cao Ren's ability, assuming you picked him, which I do recommend because the other guy just seems like a big cavalry unit who is far, far less useful than Cao Ren's big Healy aura with the morale boost. That is honestly ridiculous. Ridiculous to the point that it breaks immersion, but sure. Yeah, and then good timely use of those abilities will allow your army to kind of raffle stomp its way through. But then getting in here, make sure to go for the snipe underneath the castle while you have Cao Cao's ability up and active. The attempt that you'll see in this video was very, very unclean. You can do it much more cleanly than I did, and I still was able to succeed, albeit just barely, by focus firing the character. As soon as you snipe him, he immediately resigns, and that will get you the achievement. And it gives you ample time to avenge your father's death here. Alright, that's pretty much all I have to say for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.